Judges, scholarship system in current status quo favors the rich more than the poor. Scholarships in the current status quo is a system in which students with high performance is granted benefits in their education after they registered in the school. The benefits of this scholarship is like reducing school fees. Meanwhile, the mechanism in this debate that I will give as the government is students with low economical background should be the one that is granted scholarship. Our stand as the government in this debate is we believe on how scholarships should be given on the basis of financial necessity. Meanwhile, what we want to achieve in this debate is to provide accessibility in education for the underprivileged. Judges, I will deliver two arguments in this debate. First argument is how is justified to focus on the underprivileged rather than the rich. Judges, scholarship system in current education favor the rich more than the underprivileged. Above average scores and performance oftentimes require a financial support like tuitions. That's why most students or most parents assign their students to tuitions. Which we believe as government that parents of low economical background is unable to provide to their children these tuitions. Thus, we believe that current scholarship system is unfair because the underprivileged couldn't be given any support for their students in this education, but meanwhile the rich have the financial support so they can have more access in the education, which we believe is not fair. Thus, why we as government have come to an agreement to grant scholarship for the underprivileged. Why should we grant more accessibility to underprivileged? Why should we grant more accessibility for the underprivileged only? This is because the benefit of scholarship is more beneficial towards the underprivileged. First point is, students of low economical background could access education because of economical benefits through scholarships, instead of the rich making use of these benefits, which is practically useless because they are already capable in the first place. Moreover, underprivileged students could have easier access to universities in the future because they could have the benefits of enrolling to universities for free. But most importantly, scholarships provide a better opportunity for the underprivileged students because it defines them as students with high performance in school. While students with high economical background or the rich could rely on financial backgrounds like having private tutor or tuitions and etc. that could boost their child's performance in terms of education. In conclusion, scholarships granted for the underprivileged would even the opportunity for both economical background because of how similar benefits because of how for example because of how similar benefits could be obtained through financial support by the rich. But it's only exclusive to the rich. That's why we want to give this. That's why we want to enact this motion, which is to give scholarships solely or exclusively for the underprivileged. Therefore, even opportunity and accessibility in education. In comparison to opposition side of the house, where students of low economical background doesn't have equal opportunity or equal accessibility in education, because scholarships only favor ones with above average performance and scores that students must acquire with the existing that students can only acquire or most students could only acquire with the existence of personal guidance like tutor or tuitions. My second argument in this debate as the government is that how this motion could lift individuals of low economical background and benefit the country. Judges, exclusivity of exclusivity of scholarships for the underprivileged and the capability of the privileged through financial support means equal accessibility of education. In this world, most parents of low economical background wouldn't worry about paying expensive school fee or high grade tuition for their children. They don't have to be in debt. They most likely won't have to worry about not having food on the table in order for their children to go to college. No, in our world, they don't have to worry about accessibility of education. Not only that, but the underprivileged could also have better start in life because they have accessibility of scholarships towards students because accessibility of scholarships towards students with low economical background would help them register in a university. Because in its current status quo, students that have scholarship emphasize great performance, like I mentioned before. Now, because scholarships have high demand on students' performance, we also believe that students of low economic background will, students of low economic background will also give their best in school because they want to have a better life. Because they have a low economic background, they want to know they want to have a better economical background in the future. They want to have a good job. They want to have a good life environment for them or for their family. Moving on, better accessibility of college for or universities for these students could also give them the opportunity to have better jobs in the future. They will also lift them in terms of economic status in the society. This will also in turn will lower poverty rate that will benefit the country very much. This is important because underprivileged students usually don't even have the opportunity to go to college. Thus, in this world where most jobs require a degree, underprivileged students could only be given this benefit only with the motion itself. This is exclusive for this motion only, or this is exclusive if we enact this motion only. In comparison, however, to the opposition world, where students of low economic background doesn't even have the support needed to have above average performance. They don't have a leg up. They can't enjoy the government facility. At best, they could only enroll, but doesn't necessarily have the high performance because they don't have the support needed. That's why accessibility. That's why in the opposition world we believe that they don't have the accessibility of scholarships or accessibility of education itself. That's why we as government proud to propose. Thank you very much.